Hi, Olala. It's Mrs. Neeb again with the story. This one's called Because. The story is written by Mo Williams, and we'll be listening to some music while we hear the story today. The music is by Franz Schubert. You'll find out why. Because by Mo Williams. And it says performance by Amber Wren. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. And because many years later people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. All these people play music. And because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join that orchestra. And because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. And because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Can you see the music going through every page? Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. And because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, that's the music, the orchestra rehearsed. They practiced. Again, do you see the music continuing? Do you see it comes from the conducting baton right there, the conductor? Because workers checked the lights and the seats and they swept the floors, the Grand Concert Hall was ready. And because the time had come, the ushers opened the door so people can take their seats. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. You see her, she's got 2 tickets and she's calling on the phone. Because the usher helped the aunt and the special guest, they found their seats. And because everyone was there to hear the beautiful music, it was very quiet while they waited. And here's the orchestra. And the orchestra is seated and the conductor gives the downbeat. Can you see the conducting baton? And they drop the conducting baton and the music explodes from the orchestra. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. And she heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. You can see the music now is carrying her. She's not even walking. The music, oops, you can't see her. The music is carrying her. The music changed her. And from that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music. Here she is with her stuffed animals because it fed her. Soon she started to write music too. There she is writing at her piano. Now she's growing up. She's got a violin now. And because, like Franz, the young woman had something to share, now she's got her flute out. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. You see her now, she's in the conducting seat. One night her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. And here is her orchestra. Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. And you see her conducting her orchestra and the music blossoms forth. And here she is There's her music and there's her conducting baton. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. And there's the uncle. World premiere Symphony Number 1, The Cold. And that night, someone else was changed. That's how it happened. And you see the music. And there's her piece of music, The Cold. So that's how it happens. Because of this, something else happens. And I know it's hard being home right now because of this sickness that's going around, and we're being safe and we're distancing ourselves. We can still make something good happen. We can read a book. We can write a letter to a loved one. We can spend time with our family. So I miss you guys, but we'll be together again soon. Take care until next time.